Hey there everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery, and tonight I'm going to use one of the spindles that I bought today at an estate sale and make a snowman out of it. I did cut it down because the end of it had a screw in there for the other knob to go on top of, and I could not get it to go flush on there, so I cut it off so it would look more like a hat. So hopefully we'll get some people on here. I did send out a message on Telegram, and hopefully y'all got that, the people that are on Telegram, and you will come on. If you are seeing no live button, then you are seeing the replay, and I hope to see you on there, and I will say hello to you if you comment. And hi, Miss Robin. It's so good to see you. Hi, Diana. It's good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Miss Nancy. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. I've got my trusty towel because I don't want to get paint on my pants, especially. This shirt is just an old shirt, so it really doesn't matter. So this is my spindle, okay? And I did cut it down so the hat would be here, and then this will be the face. I kind of did it catty-cornered to the bottom instead of doing it straight on. You can do it however you want to if you get a spindle that you want to do this too. And all I did was paint the eyes on so I would be able to, you know, paint around that so I don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to help Mike shortly when I get off of here because we need to put some stuff in the container out there so they can take it away tomorrow. Hey, Miss Margaret. So if I go fast, that's probably why, or I'm trying to anyway. So I did take a towel and I did wipe this off. It still looks like it's kind of old and dingy, but I'm gonna paint it so it doesn't matter. If you notice, it's not a solid piece of wood. They did put chunks of wood in here. I was very disappointed in that, but of course it really doesn't matter for what I'm using it for. But I just thought that was terrible that there's little chunks of wood in there. So instead of being a solid piece. And I probably should have sanded this down. I do have a piece right here. Let me just do that real quick. Hey, Miss Robin, you sprinkled. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Margaret, for spreading the paint. I appreciate that. So I really need to do this just to, there we go. And then I'll paint this black for his hat. And then we will paint the white for the rest of this all the way to the block. Do y'all think that it ought to just be the wood base and leave it like that? Hey, Miss Bonnie, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. So this is going to soak up the wood, soak up the paint more than the rest of it because it kind of has a shine to it. I hope I don't have any troubles with anything. But I think that they've gone for the day. It's 6 o'clock, so I guess that they finished what they were doing. And thank goodness we're not going to get any more rain or anything because right at the edge of the, except for right there and right here, but over there at the back, I see the sunshine. So it's like that in just about all areas of the house. So I actually was hearing things a lot more than probably I normally would had this been a really good house. So I'll be glad when they come back tomorrow and they're going to finish all the roof. And they will put on the metal roof. I know, raising the roof. You got that right. Alright, so what I'm going to do is only go to where this little ledge is. If y'all notice that, there's a little lip right there and here. And I'm going to just paint all of that as the hat. So let me do the top part first. This is where it would be really nice to have, I'm going to be very gentle and go all the way down here. See that? Was this your husband's house? Yes, Miss Margaret, it was. He went through chemo and had colon cancer years ago, and he lost the house that he was in, he and his wife at the time, and they took it away. That they would not let him try to make up the payments or anything, and so he ended up getting this house, which was a foreclosure, and it had a lot of work to be done. Hey, Diane Cole. And he had a lot of work to be done, so he did a whole lot of this himself. It didn't have sheetrock in it. He had to put everything down to the studs. It was terrible, okay, because I've been in here before after his wife passed away, and it's a lot better than it was, but it's still terrible. So we are redoing it. You know, he's paid off the mortgage. This was a drug lord house also, and that's the reason why that the bank, I guess, foreclosed on this house, because, and this was the only one that he could get because he was foreclosed on. So it's a really bad thing, you know. So sometimes we have to do what we have to do. I'm trying to be very careful here on the edge because I don't want to get where I have to do the white. Now, do y'all think that I need to do black for the base, or do you think that it ought to stay the wood color? I'm kind of thinking it ought to stay the wood color, so it'll be different. But I don't know. I'm going to try to shake this a little bit because I don't have a place to plug it in. It's going to look great. I know. That's, you know, he's been through a whole lot, and the bank would not help him or anything, and he tried. So it's sad. It really is. That's the way banks are nowadays. And so I'm helping him, and it's helping me in the process, you know. So we're roommates and doing okay. I know, it is a shame. So I think I'm going to leave it the base color. I was going to, if I needed to do it, I was going to do the black and then try to come back and do the white. But I don't think that I'm going to be able to shake this dry enough. A wood bottom, Miss Beverly says. Thank you, Miss Beverly. You're the first one to say something. I just figured I would leave it like that. It's a dark brown, so I kind of like it. So I'm not going to touch where the black is. If I have to, I will, you know, leave part of it plain, and then I'll come back and do it because I don't have anything to dry this with right now, and I don't want to have it all black and make it gray and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to do it that way. Plus I need to help them put some junk in there because they wanted to charge like $800, and I wasn't going to spend another $800. I have to pay $1,400 for the electrical panel out there that has to be replaced because the city is making us do that, because everything was just a nightmare here. So I think I'm just going to get as close as I can and leave that one little area because I'm just scared. Got one little flyaway thing here. Let me see if I can get rid of it. I'm going to make it work. Yeah, I'm making it work. I'm taking this off because there's a little bitty hair. It looks like a hair, but it's a piece of this. So, there we go. I'm trying not to touch anything except where it's supposed to be white. So I'm just gonna keep going around here, and then once I get it to here, it'll be okay because I can hold it down here and do the rest of the white. Alright, so what I'm going to do is try to go around the eyes, okay? Hey, Miss June, you're here for a minute? Well, hopefully we'll get as much done. I've already done the hat. I'm going around the eyes, but I gotta be very careful up the top because I don't want to mix it since it's still a little bit wet. So see, here's this. It looks funny. It's the Phantom of the Opera. But really not. But I'm gonna get it as close as I can up here. And I probably could use a little bitty brush and then it would go on there. But this will work. I'm going to just do my best right here. Because when I go to do the black part of the eyes, see there? They look a little weird. But I just want to go over that real quick. And I'm just going to keep going here. I'm getting it as close as I can without getting in the black since I can't dry it, like I said. I probably will have to do another coat anyway. And I will fix this if it doesn't look all that good right there. I'm trying to make it as smooth as I can. So I don't want it to look ugly. There, that's a little bit better. It does look like the Phantom of the Opera though. What have you been doing today, Miss June? Try to get up closer. Now I'm going to keep going around. So I've still got a little bit there. Got to go cook something in a minute. Yeah, we haven't had dinner yet, but I really want to finish that out there. We're going to be able to put it in there for like $30, what they charge them. So I'm good with that. I just can't afford to do another $800. I'm doing a lot. You love watching me, Ann? Thank you so much for saying that. It makes my day. Yeah, I was talking to Bonnie earlier and saying, she goes, are you going to come on live? And I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to. And I said, but I don't know what I'm going to do. And here I am. You'll post it on your page. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so far it's looking like this. So we're getting it to look better. And it'll look better by the time I get down to the bottom. Then hopefully, you're sitting outside? I can't wait to be able to sit on my porch. You know, earlier Miss Patty said that she would have gotten the 2 chairs, the rocking chairs. And you knew I'd handle it. And I don't think they were there. I think they were already gone when I got there, but I wasn't even thinking about that. I just couldn't get up. It takes 30 minutes to get to Victoria, and I just couldn't get up any earlier than that. We left about 7 something, so we didn't get there till like 8 o'clock. All right, now I can go to town. This is pretty much done on the top part, and now I'm just going to keep going down, and by that time, hopefully the front will be dry. I'm telling you, I'll be so happy when I get my craft room done. It won't be too long. We're getting there. The whole back room, though, is like open to the world. But they've done part of it, though. They've done part of the back and above me up here. They've done that. And they've just got to do the porch, I think, tomorrow. Hey, Miss Sandra. It takes you 25. That's about what it is, Miss June, for where I have to go. That is exactly right. So is that how you stay about 25 minutes from the better area? I say better area. I just mean they have lots of better stores and stuff like that. And here in Cuero, it's a really little town, and they just don't have a whole lot here. There's a few restaurants, mostly fast food. That's the reason why I've gained some pounds, if anybody's noticed. And I need to eat better. When it's just us, and Mike likes junk. He don't like my chicken, evidently. I like chicken. And I'm going to have to eat more chicken because I'm getting fat. I don't want to be fat. So I am going to do better. Did you have a good day, Miss Sandra? That's my mother's name, Sandra. You might wake up to a deer in your bedroom. Oh, good Lord. Do you know that, speaking of a deer, all right, I visited Mike, this was several years ago, and I was coming to visit my children and everything, and he didn't tell me that he had helped. Really? Your mom's name is Sandra Lee? Mine's Sandra Kay, my mother's name. But all of a sudden, okay, he opened the door in the backyard and a female deer came running through the living room all the way to the back because it was trying to get out once it got in here, and it went through the window. And so it's not too far-fetched because those deer do come around. She brought her babies for Mike to see because not yet, Miss Diana, on Monday, girl. Monday they're going to come and put it in. So I'll be showing all that too once I get to it. You drive back and forward to work every day. Oh, I didn't know you worked, Miss June. I thought that you stayed home. So anyway, it's not far-fetched. I'm about to go on the bad part. Let me see here. I better be gentle. I can get a little bit if it's messy. I almost messed up. Talking about my deer. He called her Bambi. I said, you know Bambi was a boy, right? He said, no, I didn't know that. I said, well, he was. I said, the real Bambi. But he didn't know what to call her. But she brought her twins. She had a boy and a girl. What did you get at the estate sale? This right here I got at the estate sale today. Did you say, oh dear, or something, Sonic? I said, what the heck? Yes, they do. We have them in our yard. You did hit a deer. On day or 2 day, Miss June? Well, they're out all over the place here because they know that they are protected. Ooh. So they know they can. No, you don't work anymore. Oh, you just meant that you did. You did work. I got you. I'm almost finished with this part. Yeah, I hope I don't have Bambi in my room. It's not open enough. You just see cracks with the outside up there. Hey, Miss Linda Creedon, how are you doing? They are finally moving forward, girl. They're going to get it done, I have a feeling. All right, let me do some of this in the middle where I've missed some spots. It's so quiet out there now. I may have to do another coat. I hate to do it right here. because I don't want it to have to dry more. I don't guess it really matters. But it looks like it needs another. I may end up just painting over it and all that. Just want to, seems like it needs another coat. See, this is where the dryer would really help. It's okay if I do the back part of this. Because I just don't want to go right here because I've got to put the orange for the carrot, right? And I almost got a different piece to put on there, but then I didn't think that would look good. I'm going to do the back because it doesn't matter. Right under here. Because I can get to those places. I just didn't want to go right where the carrot's supposed to go. Yeah, it really needs a good second coat. Alright. So far, that's what he looks like. Hey, Miss Ruth Adams. You've been listening but was driving so you couldn't watch. Well, I'm glad you're on here now. Good. I think that the hat's going to fall off, but it's not because it's all one piece. La 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 la. All right. So I'm going to take this same brush because it's small. Actually, it's the other size. This one's the second size. So I'm going to use this particular orange, and I've kept it at the bottom here. Let me see if I can just use what's inside here. It's got a booger, and then a bunch of booger right here. Booger and paint. So I can still use a little bit more if I just leave it upside down. Are you directing a band? It looks like it, doesn't it? Let me see if it's dry. It's pretty dry. So what I'm going to do before I do anything else is kind of just take this brush and we're just going to jiggle it a little bit. And do it like this. Let me just show you. Okay. So there's the carrot. And that's what I was trying to keep from getting the white so it would be lighter color. I didn't want to have to do that. Don't you just love it? It's just like, it's no telling what's on there. And I'm putting my finger on it and my spit. Okay, so I'm going to take a smaller brush, which I have a little bitty brush right here. We're going to take the black and we're going to go right on there where I have the black. Or it looks like black, but it's really not. Let me see here. I'm going to kind of hold it with the hat. And I'm going to shape these just a little bit better. Sorry, I'm having to hold my gut in. All right, so there's one eye completed, and the other one's going to be a little bit better once I, do it this way. Ooh, I dropped it. So hold on a second. And I've kind of done these crooked. Let me make sure they're pretty much even. Oh my heavens, Tanya. There's a little glop of white paint there. That's what I'm having trouble with. It'll work. Like licking your finger to get something off a kid's face, yeah. And I'm doing it anyway. Let me try to put that back in the bottle. Because even though I like this orange. Let me see. We're not going to need any more. So this is how you're not supposed to do it. Putting it back in there. And I'm trying not to waste any more than I have to, you know. Alright. I'll still be using it. Yeah, there's no telling what's on that. It was in some kind of box or something out there. This man had one in his hand, and I'm like, oh, I see the other ones, and he was wanting to do a table with these. And I'm like, oh, no. Because I had one in my hand, so. All right. I'm going to let those dry just a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and do a mouth. And I'm just going to do like a coal mouth. So I'm kind of wanting them to be different shapes. So it really doesn't matter if it looks great or not. I'm going to do one little one and one little one over here. All right. So there's the, see, this one needs to go a little bit further down. Yeah, that's better. Oh my goodness. All right. Now, I'm going to try to get this black. I do want a little bit of water, not a lot, to try to do the lashes. Come on. See, the top just doesn't do right. There we go, a little bit. Alright, so I'll have to fix that when it dries. Hey, Miss Janet. I'm doing good. Hey, Chris, how are you doing? He's so cute. Thank you, and thank you, Sandy. Miss Margaret. So let me put the white in there. Is it dry enough? Ugh, don't know. Let me do the buttons first while it dries some more. So I have 3 little buttons, and we're just going to put it on the white part. I was going to put them down here and do the whole thing white, but I don't think it looks good. So we're going to put it on here. I've got 2, let me do it like this. I've got 2 bigger buttons and a small button. And the reason I have the small button is because it's going to go kind of in the little loop there. So I'm going to just do this, one little dot. And then put that white one there. Should have gotten, I didn't even think about this, I should have put a different color, right? Maybe, let me take that off. Let me do something besides white. I know there's some red in here. You know what? I've got 3. Wonder if I can tear them off. I say tear. Let me see. See these squares? These will be cute, right? Let me see if I can cut it off, this part. And this doesn't want to do right. I don't have my... It's not wanting to do. It's like pinching. Of course it would, right? Now this would have been cute. Look at that. All it did was bend it. Good grief. Let me see if I've got some plain red. This is something that I bought the other day. This little box of buttons. I know I've got more in here. These are all pink. There's one little red. Red will look really cute. This is a big one. Okay, I have 2 bigs and a small. That's what I need. So it's worked out anyway. Okay. So let me put a dot again. And then we're going to put a little one where the groove is in there. It still has some material in it. Try to do this without burning myself. Oh, for heaven's sake. Come on. Act right for Tanya. Alright, let me do it in here. Maybe that's my problem. I'll have to clean up the glue. And then we're going to do this, but I'm going to do it right here, right here, because it also has groove, but this one will go on top of that, and this one goes at the bottom. So see there? What did Chris say? I'm good. How exciting for you. The construction has started. Yes, I'm so excited. And I'm doing good, Miss Janet. Alright, so now I think it might be dry enough that I can get a lump of paint and get a little bit of water so I can mix it. And then that'll thin it out enough, and then we'll put it in here. I was wanting a little bitty. Alright. So there are his little eyes. And I'm not sure I like the ones at the bottom. I was trying to do a smaller one. So I'm probably going to smear it, knowing me. I think I'll just go over it. I think I'll do it when it dries because it's going to make a mess. But he's cute, right? So if you have a spindle, you can use this. The Golden Bell Nancy Bell. Is that what that says, Lord? There it is. Hey! Thank you, Chris. You had to run and go pick up some supper. What'd you get? Am I going to be jealous? Miss Tony, thank you so much, y'all. I'm so glad. Now, I was going to put this, I'd already painted it, okay, white, and I forgot to put that on there. Let's see what we can do. It really needs to be painted better. I really need a smaller one because it kind of goes up above that. So maybe I need to get a smaller one. I think I'll do that because it doesn't look good. Hey, Sherry Forbes. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. He's cute. Thank you. Now we got to put some blush on him. I forgot. Let me see. And then it'll look even cuter. I did pick up blush, but it's not as bright as my good blush. And it is better than the eyeshadow. And I'm telling you, my pink, my bright pink, looks a whole lot better than this one. But this is better than the eyeshadow. You got an Okie Joe potato with brisket meat and sour cream and cheese. I don't know what that is. An Okie Joe. Is that the name of the place? Barbecue restaurant. Okay. Alright, now let me try to go under there because I just like it. Give it some little character. Alright, now I've got the cheeks on and a little bit on the bottom. So see the cheeks over there? If it were all the way dry, then I would try to put it on top of the circles. But we're just going to leave it like that for now, but it looks cuter. That sounds good. We have barbecue here, but I don't know. Barbecue is different here than it is in Memphis. I'm glad you love him. Thank you. That's what they called the loaded baked potato. Okay. Baked potato sounds good, but I don't need more potatoes and more, you know, noodles and stuff like that. All those carbs. All right, so on Sunday, I will be making this, and I was going to do it. All right, I bought one of these at Hobby Lobby. It looks like a boob upside down, but it is an acorn, okay? So I was going to paint on this, and I've already drawn what I need on there, and it's a squirrel because they like acorns. So I'm going to paint this squirrel on here for a fall decoration, and it'll be cute. Your brother's lost 40 pounds giving up carbs. I believe it. It really is what you eat. You love the acorn. Most people are putting that piece of whatever on top of it and cutting it out and all that, and I do like it. But obviously I have to paint on stuff because that's what I do, is paint. It's going to be cute. Thank you. I'm going to hopefully get it to look cute. So this is what I'm doing on Sunday. It's 6 p.m. Central, so make sure that y'all show up for that, okay? I've got the stuff over there. I did show everything, but it's in the next couple of days. I posted what I found at the estate sale. And I also made this. These are coming up. They're not on there yet, but I made this Santa on this block of wood. The squirrel's really cute. Thank you. Hey, Sandy. That will be adorable. So I painted this because somebody said, oh, it'd make a good block. Well, Tanya did it. Okay, this is the one that I did the other night. Okay. And then, y'all aren't going to believe this, but here's the Santa's. This is what I did to that sign. See, and y'all are getting the first look because y'all are on live with me now. But I will post this, but I'm going to go slow, okay? All 3 of these are different Santas. So aren't they cute? I love me some Santas. So here they are. And I did them the other night, but I almost think that I need to go around here with red, but it might be too much red. What do y'all think? I don't know what I should do. I just kind of left some of the grungy look, and I might do that. I might just grunge it up on the edges and leave it like this. What do y'all think? Thank you. And I am going to post it. I'm going to post each individual one, but I did post the picture of the whole thing, but it probably is going to be on Saturday. I probably am going to post that just so I can have something to post. So everybody that's not on here now can see it. Please say a little prayer for me. I'm having breast boxing. Oh, I will, Miss Linda. It's going to be okay, girl. Prayers to you. Thank you, Miss Tony, for the prayers. So I just wanted to show y'all a couple things, and I did do this. I put the eyes on there, the little dots. See, and it makes it a whole lot better when you put the little dot on there. And I was going to have a sale, you know, an auction on Saturday, but we're going to the Turkey Festival, and they do that here every year. No red would be too much. Yeah, I think so too. I'm thinking just do some brown around the edges, and that way it shows the different areas. I'm kind of thinking that. Thank you for the prayers, Miss Diana. So, anyway, what else was I going to say? Oh, I was going to have a sale on Saturday, but it might be too much to do, and on Friday night I have to babysit my other grandchildren, and so they're spending the night and have to sleep in my bed. So I'm going to sleep in my chair for a night because I've got all this stuff here. I don't want to have to pull it out and pull it and get rid of it. So it's all a thing, you know. So anyway, so I don't know if I'll do it this weekend. I might try for next weekend, and then I need to get all of my stuff that's Halloween and all the fall stuff out so y'all can decorate still before Halloween comes, if you're interested in the Halloween stuff. If anybody's interested in it now, you know, I mean now meaning whenever, you know, you can message me if there's something that you are interested in getting before the sale, then I can give you a price for it. I haven't checked anything as far as the weight and all of that and getting boxes together. That's another whole thing. So that's the reason why I don't think I can do it this weekend. It may just be too difficult. I might try to do it during the week next week, but it won't be Monday because they're going to be here putting my cabinets in the kitchen, so we can't do that. But I'll try to do it as soon as I can, and I'll make a post for it and show all my items. That way y'all can know if you're interested in purchasing any of those, what you want to bid on, and I will get that out as soon as I can. So anyway, I will let y'all go, and I'm going to go outside and help Mike, and I will see y'all on Sunday afternoon, or actually early evening at 6 p.m. Central. I appreciate everybody for being here for this little guy, and he turned out really cute. Yes, I have a Telegram. It's Hummingbird Paintery. It may be at Hummingbird Paintery. I don't know. Is Miss Pat here to let her know? If not, I'll try to post again the link so you can link it. But I did Telegram everybody. So I will talk to y'all on Sunday, okay? And I hope to see y'all there. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.